Welcome to the uh, chemistry in daily life. So this is a presentation wherein I'd like to give certain questions and followed by the answers, wherein you'll know the so wherein you can know the applications of the chemistry in daily life. So this welcome to the NoChem. So the first question is, let me see if you can answer for this. So every day we take the sugar. So as soon as we get up in the morning, we'll use the sugar for the milk, tea or the coffee. Now what is the chemical name of this sugar? Is anybody? Yes, the correct answer is sucrose. Now the next question is baking soda. So what is the common name? The commonly called baking soda is chemically called as what? The answer is sodium bicarbonate, whose molecular formula is NaHCO3. Next question. The bubbles in the champagne and the soda are, yes, anybody? The answer is carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide gas is released. So there's an vegetable. There's a vegetable wherein when you cut the vegetable, propane thiol S oxide is released. Now, can you name this vegetable? So, we are familiar with this vegetable, especially in the Indian cooking. It's one of the very necessary ingredient for the Indian foods. Yes. So, when we cut this, so we'll get the tears from the uh, ice. It's because of propane thiol S oxide, and the vegetable is onion. Now the next question is, so a solution is used frequently in intravenous drips for the patients who cannot take fluids orally or are in danger of developing dehydration. What is the chemical composition of this solution? I think many are familiar with this situation wherein the patient is intravenously given the drips. So what is the composition of this drip? So it is saline, what we call it as saline commonly, and it is containing 0.9% weight by volume of the sodium chloride. Sodium chloride is a common salt. The next question is, what is the chemical name of aspirin? So aspirin, so the common name, the chemical name is acetyl salicylic acid. So the chocolate and the cocoa naturally contain relatively high levels of which two metals? The answer is cadmium and the lead. The water soluble component of starch is, as we know, the starch for which the rice is one of the major sources, natural source, and which is a water soluble component of the starch. So it is amylose. As we know, the starch is made up of the two components, amylose and the amylopectin, and the amylose is the water soluble part of the starch. The next question is a visual round. So look at the pictures and try to answer the questions given beside. So if you see here, this is oyster mushroom. It has a bitter taste. So this bitter taste is due to the presence of which chemical? The answer is benzaldehyde. And as we can see, the marathon runners, you can see the marathon runners here. So when they run, so they feel the muscle pain due to the accumulation of which chemical in the muscles? The answer is the lactic acid. And so we have seen many times the welding torches being used. So which is the gas used for the welding torches along with the oxygen for the metal cutting? And the answer is acetylene. So we come across these situations in daily life. So identify these organic molecules. Now can you identify the structure of this molecule? Yes, the structure of this molecule is given here. So I want you to identify this molecule, and this is ethylene diamine tetraacetic acid, which is shortly called as ADTA. Now identify the molecule. Yes, The molecule is given here. The answer is fullerene. The next is identify this molecule now. So it is beta carotene. Now identify the molecule. It's very complex structure it is, but we are familiar with the name of this molecule. It is heme. It is one of the constituents of the blood. Now answer these questions within a word, a phrase, or a sentence. Now the Friedel-Crafts catalyst is, yes, it is anhydrous aluminum chloride. Now, so here is the reaction given, wherein C6H5Cl means chlorobenzene in presence of sodium hydroxide, aqueous sodium hydroxide at the temperature of 623 Kelvin and 300 atmosphere is converted into A. So now I want you to answer what is A. The answer is very simple. It is phenol. So followed by, now the scientist who was awarded the Nobel Prize twice, once for peace and the other one for chemistry. So can you name this scientist? Yes, it is Linus Pauling. The type of hybridization involved in acetylene molecule is sp. It is a sp hybridization. Now you have to name the reactions now. So here is the reaction given. So here you can see this is the reaction. So the name of the reaction is Markovnikov rule. Phenol is treated with trichloromethane and alcoholic OH to give produce salicylaldehyde. What is this reaction called as? So it is Reimer-Tiemann reaction. The reaction which involves the conversion of the acid chlorides to as aldehydes in presence of palladium and barium sulfate is, can you name this reaction? It is Roseman's reaction. So here is the reaction given and name the reaction. Yes, it is aldol condensation. Now who invented the wave nature of electrons? It was de Broglie. Oil of vitriol is sulfuric acid. Which metal is used in the manufacturing of bulb? It is tungsten. Neutrons were discovered by James Chadwick. Identify these inorganic molecules by looking at the picture. So this is a visual round. You can see you have to identify the molecule. It is Teflon. Identify the molecule now, everybody. Yes, look at the molecule. So it is potassium ferricyanide. Yes, this is the picture of the next molecule. It is nickel tetracarbonyl. And identify this molecule. It is pentahydrated copper sulfate, CuSO4.52. Now answer these questions in a word. The chemical composition of plaster of Paris. You are familiar with this term, plaster of Paris, which is commonly used. So it is 2CaSO4 half is 2. The acid used in etching of glass is hydrofluoric acid. The process used in refining of nickel is Mond's process. Inorganic benzene is borazine B3N3H6. So now the next is you have to give one word answer. The treatment of disease by chemical compounds is known as, yes, the answer is chemotherapy. The reaction between hexamethylene diamine and adipic acid gives what? It is nylon 6,6. Which metal is used in the vulcanization of rubber? Yes, it is sulfur. The chemical synthesized from the Monsanto process is acetic acid. Now you have to identify the industry now. This is a visual round. Yes, it is of the petroleum extraction. This picture reminds us of what? You can just look at the company name, Union Carbide. It is one of the very tragic incidents that has occurred in India. So it reminds us of the Bhopal gas tragedy. identify the symbol. You can see that it is Cl here. It represents the National Chemical Laboratory, which is in Pune. Now identify these legends who dedicated their life to chemistry. Yes. So he conferred the Bharat Ratna Award. He worked mainly in solid state and structural chemistry. Yes, it is Professor C.N.R. Rao. And the next image is, you have to identify the scientist now. He was an Indian American biochemist who shared the 1968 Nobel Prize for Physiology and Medicine. His research was to show how the order of nucleotides in nucleic acids that carry the genetic code of the cell control the cell synthesis of proteins. And this is Frederick William Oswald. And identify the scientist. You have to identify the scientist now. He is most noted for devising a new method for generating carbon-carbon bonds, and this named after him. Okay, now you got it, and the answer is Victor Grignard. You have to identify the scientist now. He postulated that the degree of dissociation increases as the solution becomes more dilute. His theory was initially thought to be wrong, and his thesis was given the lowest possible passing grade, and it was Arrhenius, Svend August Arrhenius. Now identify the scientist. So a constant after his name bears a value of 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. So now you're all familiar. Yes, it is Avogadro. So as we are familiar with the Avogadro number, which is a constant. Identify the scientist. So here is a clue. He is popular for his atomic molecule model. So it is Bohr, that is Niels Henrik David Bohr. Identify the scientist now again. So he is credited with developing the first periodic table of elements according to their atomic weight. Yes, it is Mendeleev, that is Dmitry Ivanovich Mendeleev. The next question is, you have to identify these three scientists. So they proposed with a very popular RS system for specifying the stereoisomers. Yes, they are Kohn, Ingold and Prelog. So our salute to all the scientists who contributed their lives to the chemistry. Thank you one and all.